Okay guys, here we go again. We're going to try it. Let's see. I was on the wrong page. Go figure. Go figure. Okay. There I am. See if my microphone works. There I am. See if my microphone works. Wow, there's a lag. Whew. There's such a lag. All right. You know what I need? I need a rusty bell. So you hop on, say hello, please. Let me know you're here. I'm going to reach for a bell. There we go. And I wanted my scissors, so I'm going to go ahead and dovetail these. So I hope that you guys have had a great weekend. Oop, I got that one a little squirrely. Hi, Cindy. Did you have a good weekend? Mine was another craft show, and then yesterday, oh my God, you guys. Craziness. I'll tell you when a few more to hop on. So we are doing this tag, which I got at Hobby Lobby. And, oh my God, you're going to do the flowers? I don't do that anymore. I used to do some, but I'm not. That's too stressful for this old girl. And the stress is, what do you do with them? You know, if you don't have a church refrigerator or somewhere to put the dang things, what do you do with them? I can't even remember the last one I did. Did I do? I feel like I did. My niece's wedding out in Vegas. Maybe that's the last one I did. Gosh, that's been a while. So we're doing this deer. It's called Vintage Reindeer. And we're going to do it on here. And we are doing it on wood. I cut these out. And you know what, you guys? I think I screwed up, but we're going to make it work. I just chalked right on the wood because I knew I was going to paint them. But then I know that like around the outside of the ears, it probably should be white. But, you know, I might just make them all brown. So we'll see. But we're just going to start. And I'm going to, well, maybe we'll start with the green, with the holly and that kind of stuff. And, you know, and I could paint that whole leaf green. I don't have to. Just because the chalk won't cover the whole thing, the chalking of it, doesn't necessarily mean that I don't have to, you know, it doesn't have to be covered completely. So I am, what do I do with my brushes? So I'm just going to use chalk paste and fill this in. And so I just stuck some water on this right here. Looks like it needs more water though. I'm just going to do these holly leaves on the sides. And I'm just going to go ahead and do both of them because I'm here and I'm doing them. So I'm just going to go ahead and paint. But I kind of wondered about like the inside of the antlers, and there's a spot inside the ear, but whatever. Is Lacey in Lincoln? Hi, Carly. Hi, Lori. Well, Lori, I'm a little stressed. I've got Thanksgiving next week, and I've counted, and I'm to 28. And I make it all. I mean, Amy will bring in a couple things. Usually Chloe will make a dessert or something like that. But the lion's share is me. Which is fine. I start, like I will get my turkeys. I'll probably buy my turkeys tomorrow and thaw them out, and I will cook them this weekend. So my turkey will be done. And then I will put it in the freezer. Yeah. And here's the thing is that, well, so did I tell you? I can't remember if I told you guys. I probably did. That, you know, we've been in this house for 45 years. And there's a walk-in closet upstairs that's huge. You could easily put a twin-size bed in there. You wouldn't have much room from side to side, but the length would be, you probably could almost line up 2 twin-size beds in that thing. It's so long. Well, the lady that had this house before me, she had somebody, there's a closet rod in there, and it's the length of the room, and she had somebody run like a wire up into the roof, up into the ceiling to hold that middle bar because it's way too much it has to have support. Well, I went up there a month ago, and all my clothes were laying on the floor. And it's all my clothes that are too big. I mean, really, that's what it is. They were 1X, 2X, 18s, 20s, and shoes. Holy crap, shoes and purses, like stupid amount. So I went up there, you know, a month ago or whatever it was. And I pulled down, and you guys saw probably on my Facebook page that I had listed my t-shirts for sale. Well, I'm telling you right now, my graphic t-shirts they went out the door, like right away. And then I went to list my tops, just my regular nice tops. Nobody was one bit interested in those. So I kept them around for a while, and then I took them to the treasure trove and donated them. I left them all on the hangers that I had here. And I just walked in there and I just hung them up where they needed to go. And you know what? I even sold a couple of them when I worked the other day. Like I put them up there in the afternoon and they were gone by evening, a couple of them. And so I had to get upstairs and clean up that mess because I had left all of that crap sitting on the floor. It was terrible. And so I went up there and started going through those clothes, and I'm going to use bark, but I think I want to lighten it a little bit for the reindeer. I went upstairs, and those clothes were all, like at the top of the stairs is where this closet is, right across from the bathroom. And those clothes were all over the floor. Nobody goes upstairs, so it made no difference to anybody. And so I went upstairs. I mean, when I would go upstairs to use the bathroom once in a blue moon, I'd have to hobble over shoe boxes and clothes, but I did. And I got up there and went and used the potty, but you needed to know that. And so I went up there yesterday and started in, and you guys, I didn't even look at the clothes. I basically immediately started bagging them up, and I ended up with 6 garbage bags full of clothes. And that isn't even all of it, because I have more. That's ridiculous. And then I ended up going through my purses, and I donated over 30 purses, somewhere between 30 and 35. And there's several Coach bags, Dooney and Burke bags, a lot of Michael Kors bags. I mean, we're going to have some good stuff to sell. But, oh my Lord, I was exhausted by the end of the day. And I did that craft show all day Saturday. Which went okay. It wasn't great, but it was okay. So they asked me already if I wanted to do the show in December, and I said no, I didn't. I had too much going on in December. That's when I get my candies made, my treats made for my family, and we turn right around and do it all again on Christmas at our house. When you're the only daughter, you're the girl. So I'm just going to go ahead and paint this whole ear brown. And then I may end up going back in there and painting some of it white. But we're going to start out like this. And then I got the harebrained idea that I needed to get my village out and get on that. And I usually do put my village up. In the last couple years, I've done it before Thanksgiving because it takes me some time. And you guys, it's a mess. I have all that styrofoam out on the floor that comes out of those boxes, and I have to go into my closet and dig all that crap out, and it's just a deal. Do I want to... Maybe I'll just do it all brown. His nose holes will be brown. I can always lighten them up if I want to. So yeah, and then, what did I do? I think that was it. I was going to get work on my laser this weekend. I didn't even have time to do it yet, and I didn't have any time today. So this morning, I was busy all morning. What did I do this morning? Tomorrow morning, I have to go to the dentist. I don't even have time to go to the dentist. But I'm going. What did I do this morning? I know what I did. I put all those boxes back away of my village and went into my closet, which downstairs is on our main floor in our bedroom, is also a walk-in closet, but only just it's not big at all. And put all those boxes back away for my village pieces. And then I sent a message out to my kids, and I'm getting rid of my albums, my record albums. I probably have 100. They're in a crate, and they were in my closet, and my kid was like, well, if you have Led Zeppelin and Black Sabbath, and he started naming off different ones, and I'm like, I don't think I have those. I do have a Fleetwood Mac. I think it's the Rumors. And I do have a Black Sabbath, which I can't believe I have a Black Sabbath, but I do. But you know what? In the 70s, I listened to John Denver and Barry Manilow. They are not going to want those. And Harry Chapin. and James Taylor, and Todd Rundgren, and Alice Cooper, Bachman Turner Overdrive. We had the best music. I also need to, but he told me, my son told me, don't, Mom, don't, because I said I would just donate those albums. He goes, do not take those albums anywhere until I get home and look through them. I'm like, okay. John goes, those are probably worth some money. I said, I don't even care. I don't want them. Oh, that's nice at Lacey's eye clothes. Hi, Tracy. Yeah, I don't want those albums. So he goes, well, if I could get my stereo fixed, we could listen to them. I go, listen, I have a turntable. He doesn't know I have one, but I have one. It's upstairs. So I think that I might just get burlap, the color for the antlers. And then what should we do for the bow? I want to do red, but these berries are going to be red. So that's going to be kind of funny, isn't it? What color? What color, you guys? Hi, Chris. Yeah, it was something. So I had my car full of crap to donate, which was awesome. I mean, you know, thing is we don't really need a bunch of clothes. What we need is Christmas stuff. We can always use Christmas stuff, and they had put off taking donations. They had kind of slowed it down a little bit. Let me grab that burlap. But I said, you guys, we can't not accept donations because we're going to lose our Christmas donations too. Because people won't donate. I mean, you know, they'll just go on. When you know how it is when you want to donate your stuff. Oh my goodness. I can't get that open. Let me grab a thing. When you want to donate your stuff, you're ready to go. You don't want to, you know, you'll go to Goodwill or you'll go somewhere to get rid of it. Just because you're ready to get rid of it. When you're ready to get rid of it, you want to get rid of it. And you don't want to fart around. So I was like, come on guys, we need to accept donations. So we are. And this afternoon I just worked out here because holy moly, what a disaster. What a disaster. It's still a disaster. But so this transfer, I believe, is discontinued because I went on the site to see if I could find it, and I couldn't find it. So they must have sold out and took it off. That's all I can think. That might take 2 coats. Did you have a good weekend, Tracy? See, my kids come this weekend, this Saturday, from St. Louis. It's nice because when they come, they usually stay a few days. Whereas my kids from Syracuse are going to but drive in on Thursday morning, and they're going to leave Thursday evening. They never stay here. I very seldom get very many days with them. It's kind of sad. But my girls from St. Louis are going to be here. Mila and Luna are going to be here They're going to come on Saturday, and then they're going to go see their great grandma on Sunday because it's her 90th birthday. And then they'll come back Sunday, and they'll be here all week. And then on Thursday, when the kids come for Thanksgiving, my older girls that come from Giltner, Chloe and Stella, are going to spend the night. And I haven't had those little girls spend the night forever. They used to spend the night with me a lot. It's kind of sucks when your grandkids get older and they're too busy for you. It's not that they don't love you. It's just that they get so busy. And they are busy. Holy mackerel. Okay, now we got to make sure this, let's do the scarf. What are we going to do with the scarf, you guys? Ooh, there's a big old hair right there. What can I get that with? Must have been stuck to the tape. Are you guys having Thanksgiving at your house? Oh, you had to work, Tracy. Bummer. You need to retire. You're not old enough though, are you? Oh my gosh, I forgot to do that other green leaf, you guys. No wonder it looks a little funny. Okay, what a nutcase. What a nutcase. Well, let's get that one covered, and then, so you guys be thinking about what color I can do that scarf. Would Lagoon look funny? That's like my favorite color. So I think that we will have to make our colors kind of meet up to the next color because I really don't want to space in between. Taking my tape. Houston bound, that's right. How long does that take? I suppose Dallas is like 8 hours, I think. No, 10 hours. Donna has a kid that lives down there. I'm going to do those berries in Cabernet, that dark red. And then I guess I could do the scarf in a shimmer red. Would that be all right? I got one more show this weekend. My kids come Saturday and I have a show on Saturday. But well, I shouldn't say that. They'll probably get here at a decent time, because they get up, you guys, they get up like at 4 o'clock in the morning and head out. And the reason they do that is because the girls sleep so good when they do that. Then by the, you know, they're about to Kansas City before the girls even wake up. Oh, you're flying. Gosh, that would be nice to, so you could just fly her out of Lincoln, or do you fly out of Omaha? I see Journey's going to be in Lincoln. And I went to look for tickets. I think we're going to get tickets. Well, we are going to get tickets. I just need to buy them. And they've all sold. It's like you're buying tickets that are being resold. That kind of burns my behind. Just saying. It really does. So do you think the shiny red would be good, be okay next to those dull reds? Let's see. I mean, it literally is the same color. We could put white dots in those cherries, though, or those berries, so they look like. Hope my transfer somewhat hooks up to this. Oh, my Lord. Just saying. Sure hope it does. Some of you watching may have gotten this transfer. There's a sale on right now on the C's and D's. They're 50% off. And some surfaces. They're doing Black Friday sales every week, you guys, and they're pretty dang good. And if you're a Perks member, which costs $20 a month, but you get $20 in spendable credit immediately, so it's free, and you get 30% off. So on those 50% off items, you get an additional 30% off. It's like, holy cats, who can't handle that? What the heck? That is stuck down. That is some good tape. Yeah, tomorrow I just have to go get my teeth cleaned. I hate it though. Okay, I'm going to use a little bit smaller brush for those details, and then we're good. Omaha. God, last time I was at that airport, it was a cluster. Building that the new terminal. What a disaster. We took the shuttle bus in, and they dumped us off, and we had to walk, which for me is fine, but John always acts like he's dying when he has to walk a little bit. I'm the one that should be whining. I'm the one that had the heart surgery and the kidney failure. He's been healthy. But no, he's the whiner. He is the whiner. He's like, I don't know why we have to walk like this. This is ridiculous. So these are going to have to really be dry before I can chalk on them. And you can even see, like on the deer, you can see the parts that are dry and the parts that are not dry. really looks dark when you're not dry. So we'll get one dry and the other one we'll just put to the side. Dang, that gets hot. Whew. Okay. I think we're going to go with this one. No reason. No reason. We're just going to let this little guy off to the side. So I want to go back over it with black, and then down here on the bottom, I'm going to put Happy Holidays right across here. And then I made this bow. And it's going to go up here. Maybe we don't even need Happy Holidays. Maybe I should do that, you guys. Otherwise, I'm going to have to trim my bow really down, which I'm going to have to anyway. Because that's way too big. Way too long. So I bought my first Christmas, well, my second. I bought my third Christmas present, ouch, today. Jeez, cut myself. Because I bought for my other granddaughters, but I'm not going to say on here because sometimes they watch. And they don't even know what Grandma got them. But my granddaughter that lives in St. Louis, they called me today and they're like, she likes this shirt and it's a viral thing. She's like 8. And I got it. You know, Grandma has to get the cool stuff. I got it. So she's going to get it. I'm like, holy cats. It's a hoodie. How many grandkids do I have? I have 8. We're up to 8. If that's what you're asking, Trace. Otherwise, I don't know what you're asking. If you're asking how many what. I'm going to get this paste out of the way. So I don't... Okay, I'm going to fuzz the gajivas out of this, you guys, because I don't really want to wax that. And I have used this to put that black on. So we're just going to... And this is chalk paste. So maybe it won't peel off quite as bad. But this is a sticky little transfer. We have 4 boys and 4 girls. The last one evened it up. The last little boy evened it up. And he turns 1 on January 1. Honest to Pete, that year went so fast. It's ridiculous. Okay, I'm just trying to see what I got here. I think that's good. We're going to find out. Oh, on my team. I only have 5. I have 3 Perks members. I'd love to have more. I have a friend that one of my friends I met online just went from being a designer down to being a Perks member. And I said to her, listen, I can use a Perks member, but she didn't join under me. She probably would join under her upline or something, I suppose. I don't know. I'll tell you right now, if I had to do it over again, I would change who I signed up under. Because the girl I signed up under left, and then the next one left, and the next one isn't really doing anything. So I'm on my own. And one of my perks member was a designer, but she let it go. And then she tried to figure out how to get it back, and she couldn't, so she ended up joining as a perks member. And I said, "Are you a perks member?" And she's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Well, you're not under me." She switched it to me because she was my designer. So when she re-signed, when she went in as a perks member, Chalk Coutures took her as an orphan. Isn't that something? So I said to her, I go, "You're an orphan." She's like, "I am?" I go, "You are." Oh my gosh, you guys, that turned out cute. I love that. Let's see. And it peeled right off there beautifully. So, of course I've got, let me spray this. I've got black all over my fingers because I can't do anything without being a mess. I did buy me an apron this weekend that's so cute at the craft show. You know, I make a little money, I spend a little money because I need more stuff. Said nobody ever. The girl that just donated 6 bags of clothes. Oh, Lord. You're still a designer, aren't you, Tracy? So this is what she looks like. Isn't she cute? So you guys, I was thinking I was going to put Happy Holidays down below, but now I feel like I don't want to. So I think I'm just going to glue her down and put a bow on it. I think that's what I'm going to do. If we wanted to put a tag on it at some point, I could do that. I feel like I'm going to use this glue instead of hot glue, because this glue will stick better, I think. So I'm just going to put it down here, kind of about as low as I can go. And this is kind of a shiny material, just kind of a slick, I should say. So I just went ahead and made my bow, you guys. And this is just out of some, I just kind of wanted to pick a little bit vintage. I really could have probably put a couple more loops in it, but it's okay. It's okay. So I'm just going to set that up there, and I'm going to hot glue that down. This up here is kind of a more of a dry surface. Hold that baby down. Yeah, those are from that art glitter glue. That stuff's amazing. Had my dog out here for a while, you guys, but she just cannot. She just went to the door and just whined. And eventually she barked. She gave a little whimper. So I'm like, okay, I'll take you in. Little turd. This ribbon I got this weekend at the thrift store. It says Merry Christmas on it. I think it's pretty. Pretty, pretty. And I've got just a rusty bow I'm going to put right, or bell, I'm going to put right in the middle. I rusted these. I didn't think they looked rusty at the time, but they look rusty today. Because I think a big old gold bow, or a big gold bell would look kind of funny. Big old shiny bell. So if you guys can sprinkle me out, that would be awesome. Oh, sorry. Tomorrow I can't fiddle around. I'm going to have to get my butt up and get to going, because I got to get to that dentist. Yikes. I don't like that scraping, but... So there you go, you guys. Isn't that cute? So we can take... Oh, that didn't stick. Oh my gosh, you guys. You know what? I'm going to put hot glue on it too. I should have done that anyway. Hot glue for now and good glue for later. Okay. We'll try again. Good gravy. That was a shocker. That'll stick. Now I gotta get some Q-tips out and get this glue off where I slipped. Because this will be going to my next craft show. Which is Saturday at the Brader Barn. Okay. Yeah, that's what I should have done. Hot glue and hot glue for now, white glue for later. So there you go, guys. So it can hang out. It has the two little hooks on the back. You can hang it up that way too. So either way. What do you think? Isn't that cute? You know what? When I went to Hobby Lobby, I saw there was a beautiful picture of a big deer head. That's a big thing now. That's a... Thanks, Cindy. Thanks, Lori. That's a thing now. You know, you see those big pictures of Santa. Now there's huge pictures of deer. All right, guys. So that's it for you. You have a great rest of your night, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. And if you have any questions, just let me know. I'm gonna shut off my glue gun because I stink that way. I get in the house and I forget all about it. So you guys have a great rest of your day. I appreciate you all so much. Thanks so much.